At the time of recording, this is Thursday, the 12th of May 2022, my time. A very warm welcome to the early morning special. Early? Well, I'm recording this around about 7:30 in the morning. What's happening in China related to the lockdown? Well, the pot banging is still going on. You can see that the residents are just getting tired of this useless policy, but it's not going to change because, as I repeated many times, this is the election year for Xi Jinping. If it doesn't work, he may not get elected, so he's going to stick to his guns with this. And when someone gets tested positive in your building, even though you get tested, you may get sent to a quarantine camp. Even if you're playing international music, which is anti-propaganda, this is wrong, they may summon you to the police station.
你有骗子的是我们的啊，看，可有可无。看好了吗？接下去，我们因为前面有人，我们也听到你放国旗歌，要请你配合调查。
我们这里哪里放国旗歌？
啊，我们哪里放国旗歌？哪里放我们会调查的呀，调查清楚的。啊，那接受调查。啊，口头传唤你，希望你配合好。好了，现在配合呀，你说。好，现在报。所以看合商码的目的就是这个。没问题。啊，对不起。
还要出去的吗？
不出去，不出去。
外面那么危险，如果我老公阳了怎么办？谁负责任？如果我老公外面出去阳了怎么办？谁负责？
保护好，和我们一样的，该戴口罩戴口罩，戴手套的戴手套。
你的大白呢？你的面罩呢？
嗯。我穿什么？我提供给他。
我们穿什么？我很害怕的。我需要，我们家还有小孩。
不是你需要，现在是传唤他，公安机关传唤他。
啊，没事没事。
你为什么对我凶？我在。
我没跟他说，我现在跟他说，公安机关传唤他。哎呀，你需要的话，我们这边提供。
配合。
你有骗子的是我们的。
There's no leeway, there's no exemption to the rule unless you have a bit of cash or you're powerful. The foreigners who live in Shanghai are, as the Chinese people, having a terrible time. And again, there's no exemption. Here is a phone call between the CDC and just these two overseas guests, foreigners who are living in Shanghai, requesting for them to go to a quarantine hotel. But it's not a hotel, it's going to be a quarantine camp.
Your buildings and do some things to prevent the COVID idea.
The building is not dangerous. We don't have a case on our floor. There is no case on our floor. We can stay inside. We can stay at home, not go anywhere. If we go somewhere, it's more dangerous. It's more dangerous to leave our building, be with people on bus, have case, have contact. We now have contact with other people for 2 days.
All the people in the building will have to the hotel.
Our neighbors do not want to go. None of us want to go. Some people have gone, but the rest of us no want to go, want to stay, want to have lock on door. Can lock door, we will stay. We won't go.
Why?
Because
we don't want to get COVID.
Because it's safe.
You are putting us in danger. You are endangering us. Who is this, Juegui or police?
They didn't say.
Who are you? Are you police, CDC? Who are you?
I'm CDC.
Well, your CDC does not know how to run a country. You are making us dangerous. You want us to fucking die in China? To get COVID and die because you think this is the right way to make us go with other sick people? The CDC doesn't go to fucking medical school. You guys don't know how science works? What the fuck?
Okay, I see.
You don't see.
Our building wants to stay. Please let us stay. We just want to stay until it's been 14 days. We are happy to follow that policy. The current policy does not make sense. It's not a hotel. We have neighbors who have told us it's not like a fansang. It's worse than a fansang.
No.
Yes. We saw pictures and videos.
We've seen the pictures. We've seen the videos. It's not a hotel. And we can't leave. We have animals. We must stay. We can't let other people in our apartment.
This next video is a little bit strange, and these are the delivery drivers going to work, so to speak, after they've done all their tests and they've got all whatever they need. They're sort of going to be blessed by this, well, not a man of the cloth, but a man of the CCP, and making sure that everything is fine. Sort of. It's sort of weird to explain, and this is a time when pictures speak louder than words. Around the complexes, the accommodation, the apartment buildings, the communes, whatever you want to call it, is immense. That if you want to sneak outside, it's very difficult to do so because you do have the security all around the building, and this is really common. I'm not going to say all parts of Shanghai, but I'm going to say in quite a few places. These are the gods, and you have to obey them. If you don't, well, you go to the NIC, the police, jail, prison, for example, and you have to do as you're told. That's just why people are rebelling with the pots and pans.
Okay, well, show me the money. I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell.
Beyond the ridiculous is that every living creature gets tested. We've seen chickens getting tested, we've seen dogs getting tested, but have you ever seen a hippopotamus getting tested for COVID-19? You can see a picture of one of the quarantine centres. This is the Shanghai National or International Stadium, and it's been turned into just a block of isolation where if you get tested positive, this is where you go. If you get tested negative but your neighbour gets tested positive, this is where you go, therefore reducing the numbers. But we can have a look inside this camp. It is this video, and it feels like all doom and gloom, what it is like in Shanghai. And is it going to get better? Well, there are some stories that some places can go shopping, for example, but going shopping is like having a test, making sure the mask is correct, making sure your temperature is correct, having the invitation to the supermarket. It's a nightmare, but if you want the food, you near enough have no choice. But there are some funny things coming out of this situation, and we've seen the Kung Fu COVID stormtrooper doing some actions. We've seen some skipping, but how about some hip-hop kind of like dancing? Us to a close for this video. I do have my normal video coming out at 6:45 p.m. my time on Thursday the 12th of May, which is 7:45 Hong Kong time, which is 12:45 p.m. UK time. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a blessed day, and always to share a thought or spend a thought for the people who've done nothing wrong in their lives and just trying to live day by day. These are people just like you and me. They have a bit of money, they have a car, they have accommodation, they have a flat or an apartment. But because of this ridiculous lockdown, zero tolerance policy in China, their lives have been turned upside down. My name is James. As always, God bless and thank you for your time. Bye-bye.